So welcome everybody, it's Brum Biker outside again, and today we have the Yamaha 2002 Yzf R6. This bike packs 120 brake horsepower. It does 0 to 60 in, I don't even flipping know, to be fair. And again, if you like what we're doing here, don't forget, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that beautiful, lovely stuff. Let's get into it. Come on, man. Strap this up. Okay, so we all gloved up. Here she is, the Yamaha Yzf 2002 R6. She needed some air in the back and the front tires. It's been parked up for a good, probably about a year. So this is a carbureted model. She's a bit dirty. It's really, you know, it's kind of damp out here. So I need to be careful of the wet leaves and stuff. Because she's been parked up for a while, I think these carbs are a little bit sticky. But first things first, let's do a sound check. So we got that Performance Shark exhaust system. Okay. Okay, so first things first, if we're going to compare this to the 7 that I got, I actually prefer this riding position. The 7, I think the 7's kind of sits real deep. I can't explain it, but this actually feels slightly more comfortable. Let's have a look. Whoop. Yeah, the clutch on this is really sharp, snappy. Now I don't know if it's anything to do with them adjustments there, but let's just take it out and have a little look. This is going to take a bit of getting used to, guys. So the gear change is quite nice and smooth on this. Straight away I can feel that this is light. So if you compare this to the ZX7R that I was riding, this is a good, probably like, I don't know, about 30 kg light or something like that. I'll put the stats up. But this definitely feels really light. The way this clutch is snappy, I don't feel like I can pull off as quick as I'd like to. Really snappy. Gotta be really careful. Well, this is a race bike, to be fair. Track bike. And you can feel it in this, that it's a track bike. You can absolutely feel it. She just feels light, wants to go. I don't know what to say. Power-wise, obviously this road is cambered up to hell, so we ain't even going to do anything on this road. But power-wise, to be honest with you, power-wise, straight off the gate, I feel like my 7 has definitely got more power. But I feel like because this is so light, it just moves. And just a little heads up, guys, I actually want an R1. That's what I actually want. So I'm guessing, I've never ridden one before, but I'm guessing the R1 is the exact same kind of setup, seating and stuff wise, but it's just a bit bigger. Give it a little bit of third. Yeah, she has got some power. Like I said, I feel like it's more fast than torquey. I think the 7's got a lot of torque. When I pull that throttle, I can feel like my arm is trying to come out of its socket. This one doesn't really do that. But yeah, it's actually a nice... you see me, I actually like sports bikes, but I don't really like how it feels after when I come off it, the back pains and stuff that I get with my 7. To be honest with you, this one doesn't really feel like that. I can actually deal with this. I can actually deal with it. Well, I've definitely got to get used to this flipping clutch. This clutch is a lot, man. Like, you literally have to make sure you hold it right at that bite and put that power on. If you throw that clutch out, it's just going to stall straight away. That's it, hold the clutch. No, gently release. I feel like everything on this is snappy. It's snappy. You pull the throttle, snappy. Pull the brakes, a little bit snappy. The clutch, definitely snappy. I don't know why I go on for the clutch on these things. Like I said, it definitely take a while to get used to. I mean, personally, for someone that's just passed their bike test, and if you've just passed your bike test and you're not that comfortable and confident, you're not a car driver, don't get this. This ain't the one for a beginner, unfortunately. I would say this is more of maybe a intermediate. Yeah, this isn't for beginners. You will lose yourself with this if you don't watch it. My 7, I would say that because it's so heavy, and I would say because the 7's so heavy and it's more torquey than speed-wise, even though it is rapid. If it was out of the two of the bikes, and it's to say, what would you rather have? What would be the most? What's the word? It's early, man. What would be the most suitable? I'd probably say the 7. Because the 7 doesn't feel like it wants to go and do a vertical lift. The power is manageable, if that makes sense. Like the bike will scream and tell you what it's doing, and it. You know what I mean? This one here, I feel like because everything's so snappy, you're gonna be pulling out at junction, stalling every 2 seconds. That's what's gonna be happening. Yeah. The gear change and stuff, I think you might get lost in the gears. I think they do have a common issue with these, the gears. Let me know in the comments if you agree or you know anything about them. I think it's something to do with the selector. But I think the whole setup of how this sits and stuff is really something that I need to get used to, even though I quite like it so far. I mean, this is the longest I've been out on it, to be fair. So I've been out on it for about 15-20 minutes prior to shooting this video. So far it's alright. Maybe I'll find out when I reach my yard. When I reach my yard, yeah, I'll probably be in a flipping on a stretcher. Give it a bit of second. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely, even though the 7R's a race bike, this one, I don't know. Listen, all I would say is this, yeah. If the R1 is the same thing like this, but just bigger and even more power, I don't know if I really want to do it. I'll be honest. R.I.P. R.I.P. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to do it, mate. I don't know if I really want to do it. You get me? Is it too much? Is it too much to have the same thing as this, but bigger and even more power? I don't know, man. I don't know. But always remember, guys, when you get a new bike, even if you know you've been riding for a bit, give yourself at least a day or two of riding all day just to get used to the bike. All bikes respond different. The position is different, the braking's different, the clutch is different. So don't just get on a bike and just open him up and feel that, you know, you got it under control. I'll let you into a little secret. When I was taking this out of the garage, as I was coming out, the back went, because I went over some, like, you know, like wet moss, that kind of stuff on the back wheel. First thing you do, just turn that power off. Just turn it off. You know what I mean? If you leave the power on and try and fight it, yeah, you're gonna go down. Okay, we're getting used to this clutch a little bit now. That's it. This is no, this is fun. This is oh my life. Yeah. 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 I like it. I like it. Yeah, you can hear that popping. You know what? I love a car bike. You know, a car bike is something else. I can't lie. The only thing is the maintenance of it. You can't leave them parked up for too long. You leave them parked up, they're gonna start to block up. The fuel's gonna start getting stale in them and all sorts. But yeah, this is kind of fun still. I don't know about something like this being like your daily rider though, I'll be honest, because all you'd want to do with it is just open it up. like that's all you're going to want to do. Let's try these brakes. Yeah, okay. And yeah, so this thing is 120 brake horsepower. I believe the 7R is 125 bhp, something like that. I will put all the stats and stuff in on the video. But boy, this is actually, yeah, I like it. Less brake horsepower, less brake horsepower, but less weight. And I think in terms of it being a race bike, it's definitely a good recipe. Yeah, we got that clutch box now, yeah. So this come to the end of the video. My thoughts on this bike, I actually think this is amazing. I'm getting used to it now. I think it's actually a good bike. This is only for serious motorcyclists. Make sure that, I don't know, make sure that when you're going for something like this, make sure that you know what you're doing. You're I don't know, make sure that you're a sensible rider. Yeah, we've been opening the throttle just a little bit, but I know exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, make sure that you're a comfortable rider. You ain't gonna do anything stupid, because what I would say to you guys is, when it comes to bikes, treat them like how you treat your grandparents. And when I say that, I mean that it doesn't matter how old they are. If you disrespect them, they will slap you. So it's the same with these bikes. It doesn't matter how old they are, or even how fast they are, what type of bike it is. If you disrespect the bike, it will slap you. So make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.